genshin impactnya. Kita akan ke nyobain hadiah lumayan teman-teman. Kita akan menyelesaikan kuas Archon lagi. Ini mungkin lama teman-teman. Ini jam 1, nanti kita akan lanjut lagi.
Rain outlines your fate. Oz, reveal thyself. Absorption test. Ring cutter. Animal hypostasis.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked.
Eyes on me. Know my sword. Witness the power. Animal test 6308. Swirl, marked by royal decree.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Power that ended Python.
Sambil kabut-kabut ya teman-teman, kita ini apa namanya Archon kuas Archon ini terus kembali ke ini dulu. BTW banyak sekali yang belum ini selesai. Kita kan ini di mana coba, maybe di atas ada teleport lagi ke atas. Ini sini. Ini kita buka dulu ini.
Wait a sec. Oh, today.
Penyamaran sang pendosa. Let's go. Oh ya teman-teman, tadi aku tuh gacha teman-teman, gacha Arsenal, tapi kita dapat cici, rugi banget coba. Ini kita ada inkarnasi sisa berapa nih? Lumayan nih. Sisa apa ini? Beda sih. Ininya Skramus ya, ini kalau sama ini namanya Wanderer. Lupa Skramus apa? Mana coy, itu udah dimunculin lagi semenjak di apa sih namanya tuh apa sih itu namanya Wanara tuh apa sih namanya Sumeru. Apa tuh?
What's happening?
Kamu baik-baik saja.
Fine. Let's go ask the Duke.
Kita ke Duke.
Time to go.
Pergi ke kantor.
Time to go.
Oke, kita kapan-kapan nanti kita akan live ini ya teman-teman. Mobile Legend lagi.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you.
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
That. The tremor over the years of surfing as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what.
So the fort.
If you recall our last incident, if the.
What?
I believe.
Wait, seriously?
Ah,
Yep. It's you two. That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. Oh, yeah. Then be sure.
if you've signed the
Cara
release
aja kalau
papers,
itu
then
lihat
you're
itu
free
siapa
to go.
namanya tadi?
The go.
You're not going to.
I knew you that.
Wow, you actually.
So you do have a polite.
Lihat ya.
After being down here for so long,
Swaggy-nya
imagine you
itu
must feel.
cara aja
Yeah,
kalau
don't
lihat
I
itu
hope
dari
you
depan
won't be here as convicts the
Coba.
next time I see.
We'll do our best. Well, it seems our work in the fortress. We
Paimon
should
juga cerah
probably
banget
go
tuh.
report. You're going to see
Tuh,
Monsieur and
cerah banget
Mervylette?
tuh.
I'm sure just you.
Aw.
You're right.
Kemana lagi sini? Oh ya teman-teman, aku mau ngomong sama kalian. Nanti Nelan kepencet. Not bad lah. Oh ya teman-teman, aku mau ngomong sama kalian. Nanti aku mau bikin konten ya, konten Mobile Legend. Biasa aku live di sini kan Mobile Legendnya. Nanti aku ingin membuat ya sebuah YouTube lah ya, buat konten saya. Apa namanya? Konten seputar Mobile Legend. Nanti saya ingin buat itu. Dulu aku punya konten Mobile Legend itu. Nanti kita upload saja di itu.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today. Halt! Huh? Oh, excuse me. I'll be right there. Sorry. Everyone's so busy.
Hello. You've come at the. In the meantime, please.
That's all right.
Very well.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to.
All right. I should.
Are you done with your work?
Yes. Sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right. And we came here to see.
A map.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tivat. Therefore, we can only assume that child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? What the hell? Does he?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes, what is it?
Oh, right. We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's the source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the...
The water levels rose? Oh, no.
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, if the change in water...
Navia should be in Poisson, right?
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Please be careful.
Pergi ke Poison. Oh ya, tadi aku mau lanjutkan ke kalian ya. Kemana sih? Melanjutkan nanti aku udah punya ini teman-teman. Aku udah punya channel dulu, tapi aku lupa. Nanti aku akan share lagi. Itu khusus apa ya? Khusus ML lah. Mungkin game ML atau sebagainya. Kalau aku biasa kan di sini teman-teman. Live-nya sambil di sini, tapi nanti akan ada tersendiri juga. Nanti kalau aku udah ini gimana cara masuknya? Terus gimana cara masuknya? Oh, nanti kalau udah bisa live, nanti kita akan coba live di situ ya. Tapi nggak banyak.
Oh no. What happened here? Navia should be around.
Kalian jangan lupa subscribe di channel nanti. Kalau aku udah buka YouTube lagi di situ. Ini tentang ML aja. Kalau di sini genshin lah.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here.
What do we do now?
Look, there's some...
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
I'm not young anymore.
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is up.
Tadi tuh sampai mana, Cok? Oh ya, lanjut. Buat buat akun khusus ML. Nanti kita akan ML di akun ini dulu. Kalau udah agak gimana, kita akan lanjut ke akunnya. Kalian jangan lupa subscribe ya.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose.
Demoiselle, there was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of...
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be... I'm sorry.
The situation in
Right. A little earlier, we suddenly... The rushing water seemed everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water, those who realized what was happening, started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. The Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but the water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater. No one knows if this could happen again.
Oh, awful.
It was quite frightening indeed.
Is there any way we can help Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here. Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
Sorry. I need to go for now.
And out she goes.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose that I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, Traveler,
Huh?
Kemana aja
Right
bang?
now?
Ntar nongol lagi. Kakak ya bang nih
thank you.
lagi ini sibuk tadi, jadi jarang nongol. Sorry ya. Ini juga ada waktu ya luang lah. Jadi saya sempatkan untuk ya live lah.
Time to go.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well,
Oh iya, terima kasih.
given the time of day and
Terima
the
kasih
whole...
Cumi.
That's
Navia? Navia, what?
sorry. I just Malus and Silver. They won't.
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, they were helping evacuate the residents, but and
Well,
I've known them for so long. And I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect... I can understand.
See, it's not just me.
How could yet the buying yourself a... No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave. That makes sense. In that case, after all, besides you, Demoiselle. Personally?
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I promised to let them rest in peace here. But I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't...
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how...
I'd always thought I could make my Malus and Silver. I'm so...
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much... By the way, you can have a look at this.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine. So, everyone else is...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. The overall outcome indicates that the cost...
Right! Melusins...
You're right. What you said just...
Oh!
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Arsenal.
The knave?
Is everything going well on your side? Yes. My people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been... As for these supplies, we have... Thank you.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right. Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my... Thanks to the knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly. Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean. I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. My subordinates... This is nothing to... As I've told this... Lending your... Without your help... Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my... Don't say that. As Pie... I've never... You're right. Water... So... You're... Of course. That is why I'm going...
Gosh.
By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Waduh guys.
Alright, then we'll just...
That is a clever Traveler. I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when you and I both know that there may be issues with the primordial sea. Previously, it was the fortress of... Indeed. Allow me, during some recent... Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to my people initially. So... That's why I wanted to take the children along, but Linny told me, which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not. I'm sure you already understand how.
Oh!
The intel I just shared.
Got it!
Excuse me, but may I tap... You wish to join, Miss Nov?
But... Are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, there's no point in being... Besides... Since you put it that way, I have no object... All right.
Okay, let's do it.
Not bad. Males ya Catherine. Ini gimana kesini susah. Malas banget jauh. Oke. Oke. Kebiasaan. Tuh teman-teman, ada suara itu malas ya. Ini sih, kalian bisa dengar nih suaranya. Ntar kita akan atas dulu. Nanti kita akan lewat lagi ya.
Take it easy.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Oh,
They seem to be pretty ancient.
let's go in.
Just be careful.
Kita akan masuk pelan-pelan. Oh. The Fontan. Ntar aku kalau udah 6 menit ya teman-teman. Jadi kalau udah 1 jam aku kok. Apa tuh?
Shine down.
Oh.
Into the wind.
Nah, kayak gitu teman-teman. Suaranya tuh.
My apologies.
Jadi tuh suara tuh patah-patah.
Whirling snow.
My apologies.
Padahal nggak pada patah, tapi tuh apa namanya? Tapi tuh suaranya tuh. Oh.
Here isn't safe.
Illusion shattered.
Kalian yang lihat tayangan ulang nih aku, tolong dong kasih tahu gimana caranya agar nggak patah-patah suara genshin itu tuh. So, aku capek banget nggak tahu harus gimana.
This place has also been contaminated.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous and it won't be any help for you. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you. That complicates things.
In that case...
I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the
All right.
Terus maju.
Oh no, it's a dead end. Let's try climbing over from the side.
Ini karakter cabangnya. Kena lagi. Ya lihat sekarang.
Take it easy.
Napianya kepleset. Nggak kepleset itu, nggak sampai. Panik, Napianya panik.
Demoiselle.
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till...
Maybe she just...
Yes, it's...
That's quite...
Oh. This is a...
Is something the matter?
Oh, no. I was just trying to...
Do you remember...
We were headed to see...
Ah, right.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Maloose. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How...
I've been great. They were knocking at my door day...
Sometimes...
Oh, yes. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared.
Ya, terus
Please take them. They're very... I don't know.
aku lagi.
Did you...
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, Demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of... We do?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. My trial?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just...
Oh?
Look, it's not...
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness. Everyone's finally here. Sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly... Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Julien, Essen. And as for the judge... Huh?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you...
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is...
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Enough with the whispering! Could someone...
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, as all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rasula. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving...
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people. We are one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here.
Huh? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what if...
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further...
How wonderful, Miss Navi! I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes.
Wait just a This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's...
Stay here, Navia. You're one of us.
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mistress Ronville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent...
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions, please do not
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation. Even if everything is... Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Have you forgotten how much you all...
Do you need to defy
Our
our...
justice. If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and that is...
Demoiselle,
Silver, I remember now. Everything that seemed Ocarina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
don't be afraid. And don't admit guilt. We will protect...
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation, don't let them escape.
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be?
What's with these people? Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss, not...
Silence.
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense, and the court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized...
Our thanks, monsieur.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What? Come loose. My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that...
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come.
Goodbye, demoiselle. Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some...
It looks like you're...
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare?
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness...
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me.
Please come with.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's some.
Why do you look so stiff? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about.
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so. Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her.
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's in a
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewin would need a lot of time to understand.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. So, Neverlet. This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave. We had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
One with nature. Fallen leaves. A door.
Take flight! Embrace the ice! Gotcha!
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
Time to go.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
Almost at the top. Keep it up!
Yeah. The wind knows it. One with wind and cloud.
Gotcha!
Whirling snow. Illusion shattered. Here comes the catch.
I will not stand for this. Coming
God's high. The birds fall. Shine down. No.
Apa tuh? Ada lagi tuh. Oh, Tuhan.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as enough.
Perhaps we should just leave them be.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates.
The surrounding walls also show signs of.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed.
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine...
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this,
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the...
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Nervalette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these. This says that it... Still.
That's right. If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon...
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might...
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are...
But who would have created these...
It seems that any further clues will have to come from...
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Tangan Warasel. Hmm.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Traveler, I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office.
Are you really gonna
She has long been.
All right.
I will be careful.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house.
We're finally back.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too. Navi, Hyman's already starting to.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh?
Mona.
It's you two. What are you doing in...
Mona?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt surname? Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a guru... There was nothing for it. Nope. Although it is used by...
Wow!
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbalon.
Whoa!
My name means Mona.
Thrice as great?
I know, right?
Talk about...
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school.
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Paimon.
You're from
Paimon
Mondstadt.
mulut
Well, I was born.
Oh, that's a good thing then.
Speaking, there's something ominous about it. The water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecies, and the invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less...
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tivat. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate...
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but...
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar. All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I...
Thanks, Mona! You're amazing as always!
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, you're...
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the stars the best!
Indeed, indeed.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosa.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Tinny and friends will thank us someday. Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
You're here! Finally!
Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they seem to have got... Like I said, I've already explained everything!
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Fos. Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent...
You mean...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about...
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. But you found them in some ancient ruin?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy. The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of the...
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just...
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain... There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing follow... You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool.
So you've been watching me all this... Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following. Just trust in me. You're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's...
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
I assume you've been outside for a while.
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina did.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage? Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do... If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Well, that's every. Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world.
That's what family should do. Sit and enjoy a...
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know. Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me?
Then how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as...
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last.
That was a little long-winded, don't you?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the traveler, as for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand. And use on the spot.
Huh? Didn't you say that?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy
I see.
He is glad that you consider him your boss.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette...
I've also gone diving to catch some...
I'm afraid not.
We'd like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey.
If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for
Wait, why is that?
only a hunter who's
Huh.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite... But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that.
Oke.
Add Ash. Thank you for
Apaan sih yang layak? Apa?
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised. It's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you, after all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all. Then what's that? Paimon's never seen...
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea.
Who's that?
Aw, have you forgotten me already?
Wait, you are familiar. You're the voice we heard from the sky.
The voice from the sky, I fear you're feeling lost now, just as you were feeling previously. I sensed that confusion and thus came to you, guiding... Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission. The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesied will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history.
What? Then is there any way...
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed? So you... Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the...
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. This was good tea, by the way. Thank
The voice. Alright. Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Luna!
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that steam. Not all fun.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. You remember her, right? I'm in full.
That's right!
Ah, yes. Huh? Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times, but I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a...
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly...
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't. Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now. Traveler, Paimon?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now.
I see. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen. But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not... I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but...
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrolop. It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I suppose that...
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said. Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside. Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots. Huh? Our names. Let Paimon see. The underwater. My recent thus did it. So while the fourth journalist Charlotte, she hasn't been able to get a hold of it. Ugh, seriously? We're here! Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition, only 16. It was so delicious the last time we tried it, despite the... One slice of cake, please. Someone showed up after all. Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Miss...
Wait, did he really say so?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love...
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have... Then what if someone... But why would it... Well... Oh, the prof? No. It's...
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have these 2 slices are for you?
Oh, you know, see,
I sure do. She said that I've got something else to do.
and there she goes. All right, let's dig in. Paimon, it's more delicious. Sure would be nice if we could always eat good.
Oke teman-teman, kita udahan dulu ya. Aku mau istirahat dulu sebentar ya. Aku mau istirahat ya. Nanti kita akan lanjutkan lagi next ya. Sambil yang ini juga. Dan 1 jam. Mungkin segini saja dari saya untuk live kali ini. Nanti kita akan lanjutkannya. Oke teman-teman, terima kasih yang sudah menonton sampai akhir.